What to do to overcome fear, Part 2. In this post I will share some ways to help you overcome in those areas that has plagued you for a while and hinder your life to where it was totally causing havoc in many areas of your lives. In Part 1 I have shared with you the results how fear affected the lives of people. We have also covered that you need to recognize that you have fear in an area of your life and the possible causes of it. That's the first step of knowing how to deal with a fear issue. People fear things or situations that make them feel unsafe or unsure. For example, let's take a person's fear of deep water. Let's make it clear though, there is a healthy fear. It's natural to feel fear of danger zones. It's healthy to be cautious to remain safe in danger areas. An individual could overcome the fear of this by becoming a better swimmer. Many times we react with fear, when in fact it is unnecessary and cause additional problems than the situation is. With fear of danger, by taking that fear and being cautious by being alert to the dangers is being wise. One should however never get to the point of allowing it to overtake you to being in bondage to it. I know of many cases, for example public speaking, which can become a fear of hindrance. How many can recall a time you had to give a report in front of the class? The moment you heard of it, you started getting nervous, planning on an excuse to get out of it. It may be a speech, giving a report, or something else that gave you butterflies. What happens? People tend to avoid areas that causes fear. But this doesn't help anyone overcome fear. In fact, it can be the reverse. Avoiding any type of fear just enhances the situation, causing the fear bondage to be even stronger in your life. In cases of fear of hindrances such as these, the best thing is to face your fear, take that step forward, recognize that you can achieve it, you can do it. You will find once you've done it, it will get easier the second time, and the more you do the easier it gets. Don't be held captive to this fear. Step out of the comfort zone into the zone of building your confidence, self-esteem and a more relaxed person. Another area that I would like to offer some tips on is the fear of worry. How many times we allow our complete day be totally trouble by worrying ourselves sick over something. It can become so bad it affects our health, family, our business. It's time we took charge of this problem that affects us so well. First thing I would like to point out and have you consider it is this very next thought. Have you really stopped to think how worrying is going to help the situation? All it's doing is making you sick, causing problems at your home and job and other areas of your life. Worrying doesn't accomplish anything. First, let me state there is nothing wrong with being concerned. We should be concerned about issues. But when we move from concern to worrying ourselves sick, then we need to address overcome this issue. We need to surrender to what we cannot change. Realize it's there and can't be changed. Work out a plan of action and finally stop worrying. We need to change our perspective of our thoughts. The big fear across the nation that has run rampant, often causing havoc and panic among people, is a fear of sickness. I have seen people go from one extreme to the other. One area is panic over fear of sickness, while the other being so terrified of getting sick they are in bondage of leaving the house, to going overboard with cleanliness. Let's get some facts out to help you overcome this fear. First, it's extremely slim of you contracting a fatal disease. Second, it's a known fact that majority of sicknesses are caused by stress. You need to take a vacation and get away and relax. Third, do you really want to spend your entire life worrying about being sick instead of living it freely, enjoying your life as it's meant to be? Fourth, visit your doctor and let him explain your chances. Fifth, share your thoughts with your friends. Always talking it out helps a situation. Another area of interest that is increasing daily is the fear of the internet. Many new individuals are coming online daily. One key interest to notice is many are terrified of the internet. It can be a fear of the unknown, not knowing how to surf around, or simply because of hearing all the bad news, viruses, and such. I believe if you follow some simple advice you will overcome this fear. First, make sure you have a good virus protection before starting. Second, if possible, get a mentor to teach you the steps of surfing around the net. Third, take a mini course about the internet. If you follow these simple steps, you're sure to overcome the fear of the internet. I have covered many areas of fear, It's up to you now to take charge of those areas that fear has entangled you, snared you, and held you bondage for so long. It's time to get free from it now. Let's recap some of the tips to help set you free. Point 1. Face your fears head on. If you are fearful of public speaking, take that step forward. Begin speaking in small groups. The more you do, the more confident you will become. Come out of the 2. In case of fear of danger, it's wise to address that fear and see what steps you can take to overcome that fear. For instance, using protection against harm to yourself, such as security systems. Being away from home. Protection is great. Be safe. Lock your doors when you are home or away. Let's realize it's great to be safe. Use caution, but not to the extent of locking yourself in, being afraid to go out. Go with friends or a family member. Be free. Don't let fear of danger keep you in. Point 3. In case of fear of worry, recognize things you cannot change. No reason to worry. Play of action. Stop worrying. 4. Sickness. Recognize majority of disease, it's a slim chance you getting it. Take a vacation. Known fact, stress causes sickness. Visit a doctor. Discuss your fears. 5. Share your thoughts with a friend. 5. Change your thought pattern from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. With each step taken to break free from the bondage of fear is step forward to a new and positive thinker.